Haven't hit.
Oh, there you are.
Hello, folks. Sorry, my stupid laptop got moody on me, and I'm scared I'm gonna lose that. Ah, so bear with me as I sound down. I'm not as down as I sound. I was paranoid as heck. I assume we're live. It says we are.
Yep, we're live.
And thank you for being here, Russ. Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you fine.
All right. No, what was happening? But the power light was on my laptop, but nothing happened on the screen. I didn't know what else to do, so I just
It was
unplugged
in
it.
sleep mode.
Well, I had just opened it. It shouldn't have been in sleep mode, but I'm listening to your feedback, but I've never been this late to my own live stream because of technical difficulties, I don't think.
It's
Wow,
all right. It happens to everybody, man.
that was scary. Whew.
Hello,
Thank,
Billy.
thank you all for keeping the tide rolling. Hello, Josh, Larry, Billy, Herb, and anybody else I missed. Hello, JJ.
Hello.
And I will stop reading comments so I don't steal from my,
Lenny.
apparently. Well, let's start with where people can find everybody, if Russ is so inclined.
No.
Good Lord.
I'm not
Hello,
inclined.
Josh, JJ. That's all, folks.
Hello, Mike.
And Mike, yeah, hello. Herbalicious is here, as y'all can hear. We are
Hello,
set up to
Jim.
where the camera is off. You cannot see the participant.
Hey,
Herb, do you want to tell people where they can find you, sir?
I ain't got nothing right now.
All right, we got somebody else here. That would be Mr. Wesley Balco.
What?
What?
I don't know. Well, finally, I get a little recognition here. Russ,
Well,
the only one that gets to be on camera.
You can be on camera. Your camera just ain't on.
Huh?
If your
That's
camera
okay.
was on, you'd be seen.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, I'm
There
looking
you
for a
go.
good used scratched up bathtub. You know where I can get one?
no,
Yeah.
somebody. I left it sit by the street. Somebody done toted that thing off. I got what I needed out of it.
Dang.
The the way this is set up is if somebody's camera's not on, their picture doesn't show up, so it's not personal. So, Wes, did you want to tell people where you're at and all that? All of you lost. Wow,
No, we didn't. I'm still here. I'm just checking
Oh.
out
There
the
they
camera
are.
situation.
it's true. Come on, people.
Yeah.
I've already had my heart attack for the day. Dang it. All right, we'll go in order here. Wes, do you want to tell people where you can be found, sir? And the
Sure.
rare event that you might actually online.
He's right there in his house.
Scroll Salt Cafe is located in the great big tiny town of Alvin, Texas. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all under the Scroll Salt Cafe.
Sweet.
And
Right
someday
around.
I will be relocated back into my shop and sawing again.
Yeah, bud.
Outstanding.
For those who don't know, his future grandma-in-law is moving in, so he's preparing for that. I hope that wasn't private. I'm sitting there
Mother-in-law,
scratching my
not
belly.
grandma.
I didn't know y'all could see me. Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it was
we saw it.
grandmother-in-law. Sorry about that. Thank God I wasn't fixing other things. Mr. Poleburn Productions, Doug Moore. Not Doug Moore House, it's Doug Moore. You want to tell me
Sure.
what that is, sir?
Are you absolutely sure?
I'm never sure. Hell, I'm just scared the hell out of me trying to start this live stream.
I mean, well, lately you can't find me anywhere but right here. I haven't been doing anything. But yeah, Pole Barn Productions on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
All right, that's a blast for you being here, sir. We do have more participants than it looks like. And Robin and Josh have joined since I started. Yeah, there's Herb.
Yes,
Hello,
folks,
Herb.
I am here. You can find me at Herb's place. Herb's Scrolling Station. That's where I'm from.
Is that it, Herb?
You can find me on YouTube, Instagram,
Could I miss
or not somebody's live if I can get away with it.
God, good to have all you fellers. Man, I was
Herbie.
a stressed pile of yeah. See, I didn't even hit that solo layout, and it threw it on me. Oh, it's because Herb turned his camera off. All right, well, that was a stressful way to start. Good lordy. I don't need my laptop going out. I just now got my desktop going again.
You want to try it again?
All right,
Take
they're
two.
just going to play musical buttholes. And now my camera's going to go blurry because why not? So I'm just going to ignore the goobs in the side. God almighty. Maturity's not required here, folks, as you can see.
Did you miss
Hey,
us?
turn us all off.
Good God on a stick. I didn't need any more stress, but that's all right.
Oh, it's funny. It's like somebody else is showing up each time.
I thought I was drunk for a second there. Thank everybody for sort of being here. Okay, we are going to
You
get
can't take us
going.
anywhere.
Well, that's all right. They take the good and the bad. Now, yesterday we went around the perimeter, did the big areas. Now I'm going to do some of the little areas around the, all the leopard areas of the perimeter, and then we'll just move on in.
Just what do you call little?
Well, little cuts. Hush. No, I appreciate
You made
everybody.
them cut, turn on the saw and shut it off.
I'm usually in my hangout here in plenty of time to deal with any technical errors. But the one time I waited till like 5 minutes to go, yeah, it didn't want to boot up, and that scared the diddly crud out of me.
Josh wants to know what you got in that Dr. Pepper.
Right now, just air, sir. If I could.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, hush! I wasn't drinking. Golly, can't take
You
these
said
fellas.
maturity is not required.
You're right. I walked into
I
that.
had to know what about his nose earlier. So.
Oh man, that was a stressful way to start. Ugh. We got musical goobers in the sidebar.
Goobers.
Larry asked a question. He says, Charles, what do I need to put the bolts in for the working part of the saw?
What bolts?
What are you talking about?
You mean to assemble the saw? You put them in where the instructions say to put them, or I'm not trying to be evasive. I'm not sure which bolts you're talking about, but the booklet that comes with it, as well as a video on my channel about how to assemble it, helps.
What
But
saw are you talking about?
Yeah, Seiko. He just got a Seiko.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, buddy. Larry Aldridge got him a Seiko.
You have to make sure you read that book because if you're putting it on the stand,
Yeah.
them legs are not the same.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it does matter what order you do everything,
Yeah.
and you only want to do hand tight until it's fully assembled because you need wiggle room, literally.
You sure do. He says the head for the saw.
You mean where the clamps go? It's kind of a visual, so I'm a little confused. But ironically, I did just do a video, which I know Larry saw.
Yeah, I don't think he's talking about that. I think he's talking about maybe putting
The head for his
the
saw.
head
Is he talking about
unit
clamp
on the
face
stand.
down?
If you mean on the stand, it might just mean you need to keep wiggling and I'm not trying to be funny, you wiggle the stand until it falls into place. That's why everything's only hand tight thus far.
Yeah. You gotta
Just so
have,
you can get that just right. Yeah.
you will have to have it loose a little bit.
No,
Hand
saw-
tight and a little bit
The
of
saw
wiggle room.
head bolts. I don't know what saw head
The
bolts
head
are.
bolts to put it to the stand. Is that what you're talking about, Larry?
Those go right through the table into the. I
It's
wish.
kind of like my car is making this funny noise. It's going to you know what it is?
Well,
Yeah, it's marbles and ashtray.
Kind of like we have no idea what he's talking about.
Larry's.
Yeah, he is talking about that.
He says he only has two.
Are you talking about for the blade, Larry?
No, he's
I think
not.
the ones that hook the blade.
Well, there's more than two bolts that go in that hold the saw itself onto the
Yeah, I
the
think
stand
there's 4.
stop. That's why I'm confused.
I think there's 4 of them, if I
If
remember.
you mean bolting it to the stand, you take.
Yeah.
You should have more than 2 screws, and it should. I'm not trying to be evasive. I just don't want to give them the wrong answer. So let me get down and Well, why don't I
I
turn
thought
the
I can't remember now.
Send the picture, Larry.
I threw the book
Charles.
away after I got it put
to
together.
attach the main head of the saw to the stand? So I'm going to undo my
Yeah.
camera from my crane here, and we will look. Because I don't want to look like I'm dismissing what he's going through. Come on now. Bear with me, folks. I got to unscrew it from the crane. And if you see any redness on my face, that's sunburn. That's nothing else. Okay, we are. Now, what I was talking about is under the magnetic cover, there's a bunch of screws here.
That's not.
I thought that's what he was talking about. He's talking
No.
about this whole head
The
system.
whole head unit, the whole system to the stand itself before
To
you
the
put
stand
the table.
itself. That is to the stand itself, though.
Mhm.
It's the same bolt heads I just showed you.
Yeah, but that's not what he. That's not what. I don't think that's what he's talking
Because
about.
these bolts are the legs. If I can get the camera pointed to where I'm going, I can't see his comments.
No. Move your camera over to the center where the actual head
He's
unit
saying
itself.
to attach
There's
the main
bolts
head
and the
of the
back.
saw
It
to
had
the
there's a
stand.
bolt in the back and there's a bolt in the front, if I remember right. And if you don't have it loose, you can't fit it. They don't line up unless you have it loose enough that you can wiggle that thing and get it to line in. They can be a little testy to get in there.
Another thing that's important is making sure this flange, this whole front metal setup is the wrong direction. If you flip
It's
it
got to
around
be the
wrong,
right direction. Yeah, you can't put it on backwards, and that will mess you up.
and I'm trying to look without making people dizzy. I'm now sitting on the floor, so bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
We are up underneath the saw.
There's a bolt in the back, and I think, and a bolt in the front that have to be set in. You can do one, but you can't get the other if you have it either too tight or something's backwards.
Yeah, so what is important is some people will get that back flange. Wait, let me point correctly. This back flange and the front flange, if you get those backwards or aimed the wrong way, that can play into it. But I'm not seeing the bolts that he's talking about. That's what's throwing me off. Because I don't even think there's a bolt in the front. That's just a slot in the table that goes up through. I thought what held it to the thing was here.
No, it's not.
It's just the table.
Yeah, that's just for the table. You have a thing that comes through the front that goes in your where you twist it, where your little knob is that you loosen to tilt the table or tilt the head. I mean, that's one of it. And then there's a bolt in the back that secures the back of it to the flange that's in the back. And,
yeah, this one here literally has a bolt. What Russ is talking about. There's this helps hold the front of the saw.
Yeah.
Because on the back side of there is what feels like a nut.
Yeah.
And that allows you to pivot as well as holding it onto the.
Okay, Larry just sent a photo.
Okay, who did he send it to?
Send it to Facebook, so I'm gonna take a look.
Y'all bear with me, folks. I think the average viewer does not mind what we're doing. This is how we learn.
I don't see.
Now, I'm going by visual because I don't have a lot of wiggle room beside my saw. Is why I'm trying to find it with the camera.
Yeah.
So if I could find the book that I put it together with, that might help.
Yeah,
I don't know right where that is. So y'all bear with us. We will get to scrolling, but I don't mind helping people if I know what the heck I'm talking about.
Yeah,
See Turnings in the
he
house.
took a picture of the bolts.
Hello, Tim.
Tim, Nancy, she just joined.
Nancy. We have 17 people watching right now. We're trying to help a fellow scroller in the chat section with the Seiko. So bear with me. We'll get to the scrolling part. I know most of y'all, if not all of you, will understand.
Larry, do you see where it bolts in the back?
And Doug's just being a dork. Unless
the back of the saw?
I don't see one in the back because I don't remember how I put it together. That's
well, you would put it together the same way, either way, whether you have it on the stand or a bench top. It's got a bolt in the back. and it screws in, and I think that's a tapped hole, and it just screws in.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, I don't move very easily. Okay, under that tray. You talking about this bolt right here?
I can't see it. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the one.
That's from the stand to the actual saw. It looks like. Is that what you're talking about, Larry?
That's the
He said
head
the main
unit
head of the saw
right
to the
there.
stand.
It
That would
goes.
be
That's the bolt that's going through that flange in the back,
Yeah.
and the flange is bolted to the stand, and that's one of them.
Yeah. Now make
That
sure.
one is tough if you don't
Yeah.
have it set right.
Absolutely. That's why you want to make sure you didn't. Okay, that is the bolt he's talking about. Now, Larry, there's two things to be sure of. Make sure this whole flange right here is angled inwards and not outwards. If you have that backwards, that won't be long enough to get
It
in
won't
there.
be long enough.
So it'll go with the direction. It'll be angled this way. I'm exaggerating it, showing it to you, but it has to be leaned in
Leaning
on
in.
the stand. Yeah. And hello, Doug. And so this is the bolt here. Make sure you didn't use a ratchet or wrenches or anything to tighten down the whole stand. That's why it has to be able to wiggle around. That's why it's only hand tight.
Mm-hmm.
That the hand tight and the front and back flange being on. That's what these are called, or flanges.
Yeah.
Is those being on in the right orientation is why it is the most important part about getting this thing together without going psycho. By the way, this is a magnetic tray. It just covers up the what we're looking at here. Thank God it comes off. So this is the bolt he's talking about, and it look like it's pretty limited as to how long it is. So you might have this flange on backwards. You might have it angled that way instead of this way. And somebody's trying to get in, so bear with me.
Yeah, that there is that's one of the main deals about getting it in. You have to have them in correctly. Now he has that's flange on his that does magnetic that covers this open hole. I don't have that on mine.
I think Billy's here to help. Hello, Billy.
Hello, everybody. Well, yeah, I'm here to help harass.
All right, appreciate you. He doesn't see the way to tighten those. Now it's got a hex head,
You
Larry.
tighten it
So
by using the wrench to put on it. That's all there is to it.
yeah, you just put a wrench on
there.
there.
There's one in that line that has to line up in the front. You must have missed one somewhere.
And I know all of us, every one of us loves to help people. So I wish there was a way he could be on here for us to help figure it out.
Yeah.
It only has 2 flat sides, says Larry. I'm a visual person, so it always throws me off. But y'all bear with us. We will get to scrolling. I know everybody understands.
Well, we're at the 18-minute mark, so you're pretty close.
Don't want to break tradition. And Doug is messing with Billy in some way somehow, but he's pointing at stuff and pointing at Billy. But yeah, so we know that's the bolt he's dealing with. It only has 2 flat sides. Now there again, Larry. Now confirm or deny. Does this back flange aim the correct direction for you? Is it leaning in or is it leaning out? If it's leaning out, it won't line up. It's not Allen head, and this is not an Allen head. It's a hex head.
No, it's not. It's a hex head.
While I point at that, I'm going to look for the manual. If y'all don't mind the silence for a second, y'all can all talk. I'm going to look for the manual and see if it talks about that.
Okay.
He sent another photo, so let's take a look at it.
You may be trying to put the wrong screw in it or a bolt in it there, Larry.
Yeah, that don't look like an Allen head. It looks like a hex head.
I can't. That picture's blurry, Larry. I can't make it out. If I remember right, there was a bolt in the front and a bolt in the back that had to line up. But I could be wrong on them all in the front. I can't remember that.
No, but I don't have a Seiko, so I
did throw the book away once I got it done.
Yeah. Although ours does look like that, Billy. It's just a little farther forward on a teardrop table.
Grab me a cup of coffee too, Mike.
I think ours is just a pin that goes through and rocks on a pin, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the table is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I think about taking my planer off the stand that's on, seeing if I can put that saw on that table.
Okay, I don't know what I walked into. I found every manual I own except for the one I needed.
That could do it.
It's leaning in, so it seems to be correct. What does he mean by it has two flat sides?
We don't know.
Now,
I think he was talking about the bolt at the time, but he showed
well,
he sent a picture of the bolts, but it was blurry and I couldn't see it.
yeah, and he said he said yes with a bunch of exclamation points when I showed this bolt. So I'm not sure. My guess is that he has. Now, do you have that bolt? It should just screw right in there. All I can think of is that you over tightened the bolts that hold the stand together. That's not allowing you to wiggle it around. And Larry, I'm not trying to be a mean guy here when I say this, but when you do one or two words, I don't know what you mean when you say the bolts. I mean, I'm just trying to help all of us understand exactly what's happening. If it's not lining up for you to tighten it, that means you probably tighten down all these other bolts that hold the stand together. Because they're only supposed to be hand tight.
You put the flanges on backwards, the front one and the back one, either one.
Now, Larry, if it helps, have you, and I'm not trying to tout my own channel, but have you watched the video on my channel about how to assemble this thing? The stand and all?
Hello, Shay.
Shay,
Another good one.
is there a video on Seiko's website about how to put the head assembly onto the stand?
I don't believe that there
if there is or not.
I know I've done one. Steve Good has done one.
Yeah.
As far as how to assemble everything.
Steve Good did one of his backwards, and he had to take it all apart again and set it and just hand tight, and then turn flanges around.
Yeah, Larry has sent me a picture of the two bolts, so it looks like he's holding the one we're talking about. I'm not sure what problem he's having. He said, okay, what size wrench does he need? I think is what he's asking. So, let me. I have no idea.
One fits the bolts. I don't remember.
Hi, Shay.
Bear with us, folks. Yeah. So, is that the only question you have? Is what size wrench?
Ashay.
Because that's definitely smaller than a half-inch. God, I don't remember.
Shay said Steve Good one is posted on the site. So is that on Seiko's website?
I'm 99% sure. If not their site, then their YouTube channel. So
I'll be
I hope.
right back.
We can send Larry to take a look at it. I do think there's a bolt in the front and a bolt in the back.
Yeah, because there are two of them.
Yeah, one in the front, one in the back.
So hopefully this gets. So I think it might just be as simple as him asking what size ratchet or wrench is used to.
Whichever one fits.
Yeah, that's. What size wrench do I need to get the rest of it done?
You got the wrench.
That I don't remember, and I'm not trying to sound like a butt nugget, Larry, but you just got to keep going through wrenches till you figure it out. I don't know if the instructions tell you what wrench size. Well, I'm gonna twist this thing all to heck trying to get it back on the stand here. Bear with me, folks. Yeah, Larry, the best way just to keep going through wrenches until you find one that fits.
Back to the scrolling, folks.
I'm working on it. If I can get this thing back on the crane. Well, that hurt my brain a little bit. It's 12 mil. Yeah, there again, Larry. There's no way to know unless we're there, and I don't have a set near me to just try different ones and tell you. So, at the risk of sounding dismissive, just keep trying sizes till they fit. And Billy, while you're here, do you want to tell people where you can be found, sir?
Right on.
Well, I can be found right here. Oh no.
You, by the way.
You, thank you. You can find me at Billy Burt Senior on Facebook and on Instagram, and same on TikTok or the Messy Studio. You'll find me on either of those using that too, and on YouTube as the Messy Studio or the Messy Scroller, depending on what I'm doing.
Golly. Thank you for being here, Billy. It is few and far between, but always appreciated. By the way, we are sponsored by Hardnail Media and Wooden Teddy Bear. Hardnail Media does my website as well as a lot of these fellers. Right there is one of them. And very affordable. Him and Shay are doing it together. I think they're the only two involved. His son might be, I don't remember. But they have different packages. It's all definitely affordable, and I'm not trying to dog myself when I say if I can afford it, y'all can too, because I'm not known for being wealthy. So there's that, and we also have Wooden Teddy Bear. Very proud to have them on board, and through Wooden Teddy Bear and using my name, you can get 15% off of your scroll saw blades, Flying Dutchman only. If you get a gross or more, a gross is 12 dozen. If you get a gross or more, put my name Charles in the notes portion of the transaction. And if you get less than a gross, you put my name Charles in the gift card / discount box. And there's not an end time for that discount code, so you can use it as many times as you want. But you do need to know that site-wide, the prices on blades will go up in September. That's not a reflection of anything other than the world we live in. But that discount will still help. It just, it'll be 15% off of whatever the rate hike is. And go ahead, Billy. I heard Steph.
Oh, I was just tell Larry. I just went through the manual, and nothing in the manual is real helpful, at least as far as I can see, for the problem that you're having. So I'm sorry.
All right. Well, and I know Larry knows we tried, and I appreciate everybody here that tried to help.
Well, he said he's got everything done. He just got burnt out.
Yeah, it could be one of those things where, I know I'm guilty. If I get too mad, I can't do anything normal. I get too moody. If it doesn't just slip right, go together easily, then the whole world can kiss my hind parts. That's how I get. So we're gonna start.
That's a lot of hind parts.
Yes, sir. Hush. All right, so we're gonna. So I'm glad we at least figured out which bolt he was talking about. So visuals do help. But worst case scenario, Larry, call Seiko. You will most likely get a hold of either Mike or one of the shop guys. The shop guys have changed since I was there, so I don't remember their names. And Shelley is saying, go watch the videos and have your instructions have the video closed so you can go back and forth. It's been a year since I did mine. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I did mine, except for the clamps I did a few days ago. Alrighty then. And the reason why I'm not on the Seiko, for those that don't know, right now is I need to reorganize my shop because I have a bunch of stuff around the Seiko and I got to make room for these huge projects. Larry says, just appreciate everything y'all helped me with. Thank y'all so much. You're welcome. And I'm quite sure Russ and Billy and whoever else commented would say the same thing.
Yeah.
If Shay has a more communicating relationship with Seiko than I do, I talk to Ray now and then, but I don't want to say that I have any kind of say in the company or know who to go to for what. But I know they're knowledgeable, so there's that. They do not treat you like a number. All right, and I know every Seiko owner can back me up there. All right, let me get stuff out of my way. We shall get ready to scroll, by golly. Appreciate
38 minutes in, you're going to finally start? Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Herb here, we got Russ here, we got Doug here, and we got Billy Burt here. We do not have
And I'll be right back. I got to go do my inhaler.
Deadcore. Speaking of Harding Media, there he is right there, Mr. Steve Nealon. Hello, sir.
Hello, Steve.
All by myself.
All right, Doug, if you don't mind covering those comments so I can get back to the actual scrolling.
All right.
Yeah, Doug.
Where are we at? We were at Steve coming in, right? Hi, all. All right.
Yes, sir. Well, Mike Kim did some kind of long comment. I didn't read it because I didn't want to stall.
He said, yeah, it says, Josh, I was only thinking yesterday about making an in-case emergency break glass case for 10mm spanners and 6mm Allen keys inside.
That's the ones you tend to lose all the time.
I forgot you were there, Russ. I'm sorry. It's out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, I know.
Steve Fowler just joined us. He's in Stephenville, Texas, not too terribly far from me. We've never met, though.
Oh, Robert Fowler. There you go. Robert Fowler.
Yeah.
I thought you said Steve Fowler.
He used to be a regular, but I guess live got in the way. Did I say Steve Fowler?
It's way up
I
there.
think you did.
It's
Yeah. We were like, who?
Looks like I've said Doug Morehouse a few times.
Yeah, I am not related to Shay in any way, shape, or form.
Nancy's asking where's her doggy, Doug.
Hello,
Yeah.
Robert.
Oh, no. I see that. It's all clean. Doggy
Hello,
not in
Steve.
there yet.
Hey, what we're doing is going around the perimeter to get some of those cuts done. Then I think I'm just trying to change the scenery every now and then so I don't get burned out like I did with the elk. I had to move around every now and then. So I'm just doing everything that has a flat line on it.
Bobby says if he's not working, he's sleeping. Ha ha. Night shift work.
Sorry, Nancy. She's out there in the kitchen looking at me because I won't let her in here.
By the way, it's averaging 110 degrees here, and that's not exaggerating. I can't speak for Russ or her.
Okay, Shay. Shay says, be right back. Need to change phones.
All right, now I missed the live version, but Shay yesterday stained paper with tea, coffee, and also did a strolling. So y'all don't forget to check out Midnight Scroll Her as well as MidnightScrollHerCrafts.com.
Josh is asking you a question. He said, if you're doing everything with the flat line, does that mean you're using a flat plate?
No,
Absolutely
it's all got to
not.
be done, and whenever I'm doing straight lines, I want to. Sometimes I just want to get them all over with. Like right now, I just want to do the perimeter to have that change of scenery. Because I was in this area for so long, I just got,
Robert
I'm very
said 108 to 110 here.
I got 97 on my phone right now.
Earlier it was 109 with a heat index of 10, so somewhere around there.
B-Rat Bag needs to change phones. I thought she said Barb needs to change phone. I'm like, does she know my wife?
Doug is up in Michigan. John Cousins should be here.
I
at
am
some point.
in Michigan. It was nice and hot here. Did I show it to you? Here, let me show you real quick.
75 and where John was yesterday, and he said it was hot. I'm dying for 75.
Right. See?
It was only 104 here today.
The north ain't so bad now, is it?
Hold on, Billy. Get some snuggle blankets ready. Yeah, it was only noon, and it was a heat index of 110. It's like, good Lord, man. Go ahead.
I don't know what's in the air, but my lungs don't like it, and it's pissing me off.
Sorry, sir. Hopefully it calms down.
Heat index here yesterday was 116.
Yeah, I think.
Nancy go.
I didn't think COVID was active in the warm months, but my stepdaughter has COVID right now.
I lied. It was 108 today.
Well, hot.
There she is.
and felt like 112.
Yeah,
It's still 104 and feels like 109.
yeah. That's nice and toasty. My computer says it's 107 right now. Oh Lord, thank God for AC.
I'm down to 90.
But I ain't complaining.
Amen. Apparently, Russ is having a cold front.
Yeah, I'm down to 90.
Wow.
JJ, Larry is dealing with 109. Okay, I'll let y'all read the comments. I was
Okay.
trying, but y'all were reading the
Scroll.
temperature. Go ahead, Herb.
Okay, so JJ says 72 here. Robert says just too hot.
How hot is it? I'll tell y'all
Just
how hot
hot.
it is.
Josh asked me a question. Did I get the storms the other day? As a matter of fact, yes, I did. We had a nice, easy rain, and that was it. Currently 75 here at 1 a.m. nearly. I'm going to assume he's in the UK.
Robert,
That would be
right through that
Tim,
storm
right?
today. It just went right past us.
Nancy said thank you for showing her Annie. There was Annie out there on the dining room floor.
My brother got a lot of rain yesterday. I didn't get a single drop, but we had clouds.
Well, if we're to believe the sage, it's blooming, and that means it's supposed to rain within a few days. So, but the forecast isn't showing any of it.
We've been in a, I can't speak for y'all, but Coryell County, where I live, Gatesville, has been in a drought for God knows how many months. We haven't been able to do any kind of burning, any kind of 4th of July was strictly the city. We couldn't, it's really bone dry out here.
Yep, we're in official drought conditions here too.
You know, if y'all go outside, make sure you stay hydrated and get in the shade, and don't push yourself like some of us tend to do. I dang near killed myself messing with limbs the other day. Woo.
Josh says, my boss told me the other day when we had 115-degree heat index that the heat index and the humidity don't exist.
He's a special kind of idiot, ain't he, Josh?
Like it. No, never mind.
Did that confuse anybody besides me?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. Sorry.
I said I'd be good.
Did we lose Doug?
That returned his audio's just off, or his camera's off, and he's muted. So I guess he had to go do something.
You never did tell us how hot it was, Charles.
Here?
Never mind.
Oh, no, Herb was trying to scare me with something he'd been saying in private hangouts that ain't appropriate for family friendly. So he was trying to make me nervous when he started to say it. I guess
it's hotter than a cat on a tin roof.
Yeah, that ain't it, but yeah.
Yeah, unless I'm going out to spend an hour and a half on the tractor to mow. I only go outside to check the mail and go to and from the shop.
Yeah, my grass hasn't even grown because of this drought. I've only mowed twice since mowing season started.
I wish somebody'd come over here and mow these rocks for me. Porter wasn't working in the house. He said, what in the blue blazing family is going on here?
Hey, Dave. Well, I water a couple times a week, so I still have green grass.
Yeah, I need to, but that's with the weird hours I keep. I'm awake when it's not too hot to water. But Billy, I'm listening. Are you going to be at the SWAT in August in Waco?
It is a pig's butt pork. Right. Does a bear poop in the woods?
I don't know a whole lot of bears, but I'm going to go with yes. So I'll get to meet you at David.
What? Charles is actually going to Waco?
Waco's only 45 minutes away from me. I can do that. I'll still probably be drugged up. But
1,400 miles away from me.
That's a little ways further.
It's only 2.5 hours from me.
How you been, Dave?
You forgot, Billy, his frog kind in water tank.
What'd I forget?
You forgot to throw there's a frog kind in water tank for your sample.
Yeah.
Thought you went through all them southern
Does a frog bump his butt on the bank?
Nope.
I don't particularly know these things. I don't interview a whole lot of animals about their kickers.
Because the frog bumps its butt when it hops.
Maybe he does. Gosh,
Charles can
sorry.
drink Dr. Pepper. How many Dr. Pepper
Mike said,
Charles
"Where's Doug
drink in
gone?"
one day?
And then he says, "Doug, check out Jerome Davison's Congress campaign ad."
Right.
Josh is asking if anybody's going to the Midwest Trade Show. Beginning of August. That's in Iowa, and she says she's going. Back to y'all for written comments.
Well, I'm trying to.
And Larry said, "Wish I could go, but no dice."
I'm going to my room.
I would love to go. Love you too, bro.
Mike says, "Funny as heck."
I would absolutely love to go to Iowa. I've never been to a Squirrel Sauce specific show.
Yeah, that would be cool, but
Dang it.
I'll be back soon.
I don't think it's in the cards.
By the way, if you're going to cook stained paper, make sure when you rest it up on the oven or the stove that somebody has not left the burner on. Don't ask me how I know. I wasn't able to catch Shay live yesterday, but I watched it later, and I felt bad for her. It's like she's trying to do this smooth flowing show, paid attention to timers and everything, and somebody left a dang burner on.
She had a bit of a kerfluffle, but
Yeah, luckily she had enough paper too that she could afford to lose a few. But it turned out looking pretty nifty.
JJ said he's going if he don't have to work.
She loved some of those spotty ones, the ones that were more evenly or somewhat splotchy. But to me that looked better than the spotty ones. Ones with spots
Yeah,
on
she liked the modeled ones, I think.
Yeah, and I agree with the black and white pictures. That looked cool with the tin over it.
When is that Iowa show?
That's what we call.
Oh, it's the beginning of August.
When is the SWAT in August?
End of August.
End of August?
Yeah, the SWAT's the last weekend of August. Always.
Did not know that. I'm not a turner anymore, but you my friends are by God, so I'll probably get to meet some of them.
Josh says, I might have to work, but I'm going to try to leave early to go over.
God, I wish we could go to Iowa.
I'm going to Carolina in my mind.
Is Steve Good going to Iowa? Does anybody know?
Now I've got that song stuck in my head. Thank you so much, Herb.
I
That's
do. I
Herb.
get somebody.
That's Herb's duty, Bill. I'm just saying.
Don't worry, Billy. It's been stuck in my head for the last 4 days.
Appreciate everybody taking the time to be here and for everybody's patience in the beginning. And everybody's help in the beginning. And
What I missed?
apologies for the technical issues. I don't think you missed much.
I guess there's worse things than having James Taylor stuck in your head.
Yep. I've seen fire.
Better than having Twisted Sister.
I want to rock. Thank you, Herb.
Josh says Steve Good came over the other year. Not sure if he's coming this year. West was here the other year.
Yeah, he was there with Bear Wood at some point.
Oh, he not turned.
I like James Taylor, Billy. He's got one of those soothing voices. Easy to listen to.
Yep.
Walking down a country road.
Billy was saying stuff, but just his face was moving.
Yeah, what? Your volume's a little low there, Doug.
My volume's a little low.
Well, you,
Oh,
your
no, it's
speaking
me. My
volume.
volume was, I cranked the volume down a while ago. Sorry.
Billy's was really low. See? Oh, except for when he hit his mic. Yeah.
Oh, Russ snuck out of here, didn't he?
Good lordy.
Him and West both.
Yeah.
Go out there and get in that heat box.
You can't
I
take
got
him
the
anywhere.
I got to meet Wes's fiance. She's a firecracker.
You just not looking at that, Billy? I said that when you came in.
Hey, look, there's nobody over here.
I couldn't hear you, Doug. What?
I say you just not looking at that? I said that when you came in.
Oh,
Because that's what you said you come in here to do.
yep.
If you're watching for the first time, all comments and questions, as long as they're family friendly, are welcomed here. If I can't answer it, somebody in the chat probably can. If somebody in the chat probably can't, 9 times out of 10, somebody on the panel can. And if none of us can, we can usually lead you to where you can get the answer.
Wes, you going to Iowa this year?
And we appreciate you.
I don't know that Wes is even still here. But
Yeah, what's left?
Yeah, him and Russ both left.
yeah.
I have to work Midwest Trade Show. No, I'm not. Steve Good come the other year. Not sure if coming this year. Wes was here the other year.
And remember, folks,
He's wanting us to remember, but he won't tell us what to remember.
I'm getting too hungry.
I'm trying to remember all the words.
Are you trying to replace them with good words and not naughty ones?
There is a chance of that, isn't there?
15% off Flying Dutchman blades.
Oh, thank you.
Use the code Charles. You must enter this code at
You
the
got stuff,
checkout
baby?
to receive your discount. And we appreciate you.
Thank you.
That's over at the Flying Dutchman blades, the wooden teddy bear.
Thank you, Herb.
Now I get 50 cents this week.
Josh, I didn't want to say anything because Doug took the time to read comments, but yeah, Josh is saying they already got read it twice. But yeah, better too much than too little. You know what I mean? Kind of like money.
So the 5th and 6th of August, is that right, Josh?
Man, I want to go to that. Breaks
I'm
my
not
dang
reading
heart.
it.
We love you, Doug.
We can send you on a midnight train. Oh, wait a minute. No, that goes to Georgia.
Lies. All lies. That's what I hear. All lies. That's impossible. Free guy.
That's one way to get Billy on the panel is to help somebody when we aren't answering correctly.
5th and 6th.
he couldn't even answer it either. He got in here with some.
It says you have 14 people watching. 9 thumbs up.
Thank
You
you.
got any comments, questions, or inquiries? Please leave them in the chat. I'm sure somebody will answer it. If not, we'll get somebody to do good for you.
Thank you, hype.
And we appreciate you. Ooh, there's another 50. I made a whole $1 today.
Absolutely. Now we forgot what I was going to say. Oh, we are simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook at the time. Facebook is my business page, Charles During Wooden Visions, or here on YouTube where all the commenters have been thus far.
Lynn's handcrafted wood signs is in the house saying, "Hello, Charles, Billy, Herb, Doug, Josh, Shay, JJ, Steve, Dancer, Henry, Dave,
Hey,
Robin,
Lynn.
and all is well."
Hello, Leonard. Go ahead, Billy.
I just said hi, Lynn.
Oh,
Larry says it took him 5 hours to do a 2-hour job.
at least it got done, by golly. I take my time. Herb would fire me 30 minutes if I painted for him back when he.
Oh, God almighty, you ain't no lying.
I'm a very slow and careful painter, just saying.
I'd be on it right behind you telling you if the lead ever fell out of your pocket, you'd cut your ankles off.
I was watching somebody paint just like Robin. Oh, it was
That's
shit.
why I'll never work for Herb.
Neither will my wife anymore.
I was about to say Herb fired his wife twice in one day. Just
3
saying.
times.
Y'all think he's all sweet and stuff, but he's plumb evil.
That's why she don't take me to Walmart no more neither. But that's a different story for another crowd.
Larry said probably 3 more hours tomorrow.
But I do miss working.
Oh, I do too. If nothing else, a dependable paycheck and self-esteem.
Josh
Or
said, I thought Herb
self-worth.
fired.
But
Josh said, I thought Herb fired Chuck at the first 5 minutes. No, I'd give him 10.
Lynn saying thank you to Billy for the advice on the lathe. I have time. So I think I will keep looking for a better used one. Billy, you're being a dress mister. I'm just kidding.
I'm being what?
Lynn was thanking you for the advice on the lathe and such.
You're more than welcome, Lynn. I hope it helped.
Then get read twice too.
I'm not sure.
You should be able to find a used 10-inch Jet or Delta. The only way you can change the speed is change the belt, but you should be able to find one of those for a couple $100 used because they're not terribly expensive anymore.
Billy, now that you're here, I'd like to know why you broke one of my ring lights.
Because I thought the other was too bright enough.
Josh
broke
wants
my
to
heart,
know, Chuck said Billy was being undressed.
Hello,
Tom.
I beg your pardon?
Who is he being undressed by?
Hello, Tom.
Charles.
I'm working over here. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm jealous. Charles likes mine instead of Billy's. I need to go get some tape now.
Oh, I don't suppose you're going to the SWAT thing, are you, Doug?
No.
Okay, I figured I'd ask. You do kind of
There are
now.
not enough funds in the bank to
I can relate.
warrant that.
That anxiety is why I'm not going to Iowa. But dang, I want to try.
Come on, Charles. We can get on a jet plane and be there in an hour or so.
Living on a jet plane. Okay. Time for me to earworm somebody else.
That was a carpenter, correct? And not carpenter. Yeah, it was.
No.
Carpenter.
No.
Your job, Mom and Papa's? Or,
Yep, Mamas and the Papas.
And then John Denver did it.
Was it Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Yes.
Yes. So we were both wrong.
Lynn says the ones near
Peter,
me
Paul, and
are
Mary.
like 700 to 900. Larry's taking off. He says, "You folks have fun. Stay safe. Blessed. Prayers for everyone."
All right, night, Larry.
Larry.
Back at you. Appreciate you being here, Larry.
How much is the registration for this here Iowa show?
I don't know that there is a registration. You mean tickets? I honestly don't know. Maybe it is. There is a Facebook group for it, Billy, Midwest. Now that I'm trying to remember the name of it, it's called Midwest Crap. Not Midwest Crap. I just can't remember.
Josh said, Chuck, you better let us know if you're planning to come to Iowa.
No, I don't want to give Josh notice. He'll find a way to sabotage me.
Come up there with a rope.
Man, I would love to go there. I really would.
I'm going to St. Louis next Friday.
All right, Doug's going to St. Louis. I missed a pile of. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Did you ever find that one you couldn't find last night?
Yes, sir.
Where was it? Under your finger?
Well, I don't remember now where it was. It's somewhere over here.
I see another one you missed.
You lying? You just want to mess with me. You're saying that, and so when I find one, you can say that's what I'm talking about.
Yep, it's right there, right under your nose.
No, under my nose would be my belly.
You got a really big nose there.
I got a really big belly too.
Oh, it depends on whether or not you want to take any of these classes. You have to pay for them.
Oh yeah. I don't want to go, man. The more I think about it, the more bummed I am. I am that I can't
go
go.
home. I want to go home.
Aren't you home?
I thought you were.
Hey, think you might just be trying to get another song stuck in our head.
Trying to get
I-
stuck in your head.
They've been known to do that every now and then.
Who sings that, Charles?
Me.
No.
Crap.
I knew till you asked me.
Was it Roger or was it Floyd?
Roger.
Nope.
Well, I had to pick one. I was wrong. Fine. You probably already know this, Billy, but Josh sent you a link to the Facebook thing.
Thank you, Josh.
Josh said Herb got kicked out of home. He just wants to go home.
Yep, stuck in my head.
Intarsha basics would be fun.
Yeah.
Lighting and enhancement of scroll saw projects. That could be interesting.
Lighting and enhancement, is that like a photography thing? Or?
No, I think it's like using LED lights and stuff.
Oh, yeah. That would be interesting.
Painting fall leaves. No. We're 11 hours and 55 minutes is the trip based on what I just looked up.
Did we say Tom
So,
Hanks?
if it add 2 hours for gas stops and eating, maybe 2.5, 14 hours.
Dang it, the more I think about it, the more it breaks my heart that I want to go.
I tried, Tom.
What'd you try to do,
Sorry,
Doug?
Doug, did you get interrupted?
Tom Tango is in.
Yeah, I said hi.
Yeah.
So.
We said hi to Tom earlier.
I had. Did we say Tom Tango was in? Nobody, hey, Tom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Sorry,
just
we were
kidding.
ignoring you, Doug. Sorry.
Yeah, the class sizes are small. They're limited to like 15. So I'm sure at this point, a lot of them are full already.
It will say so most likely on that group that Josh pointed you to.
Yeah.
Karen Bolton. I believe it's grown by Karen Bowman, Dirk Bowman's former wife. Her wife. Yeah.
And there's a dinner, I guess, on Friday night. $20 a head ain't bad. Is the food worth a damn? I mean, dang. Josh?
Where the heck you darn? I know Josh lives in Illinois, so he may not know, but I think he's been to Iowa before. Good.
Shay, thank you, but I know 2 spouses that wouldn't appreciate that.
They can't take you anywhere, Billy.
You notice Shay didn't say I could stay with her.
Well, I don't blame her. Pervert.
Weren't you staying quiet, sir?
But anyway, it was Bobby Bear who sang it.
Oh, okay.
We're in
Oh,
Illinois.
yeah.
City. Gosh, where are you in Illinois?
Northwest is all I know.
I don't know why I had it stuck that Roger Miller sang it. He sang dang 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 broke open hang me. Hang me
Yep.
from the high tree.
Woman,
Charles,
would you
are
read
you
for
gonna
me?
finish this
The other year, it was a dinner cruise on the Mississippi.
I'll finish this piece,
On
but
the
not today.
Mississippi.
Uh,
Robin said, "Why is Doug doing a hula dance?"
Doug's kind of a unique individual, but maybe Doug can answer.
are you special?
Jerry says, Charles, the restraining order says you gotta stay. You gotta be so far away.
Let's
I was
see
kind
where
of
we
not
at.
for you, but I don't have
Well, welcome to the show, Jay Brown.
Shay
By the
said
way,
ju-
go ahead.
Shay says just me. Polly wants a crapper. Charles is restraining orders. You gotta be Joe Coachell part. What?
And giving credit to Doug, he already read that one.
Jerry Brown, he read twice over.
Mike said, "Did anyone see Mark's new beast of a CNC?" Yes.
No,
Nope.
I was sleeping.
I'm a bad friend.
I woke up in Detroit City.
I got
like Charles.
Yeah,
I got tired just watching him take the Gatton apart.
that's why I laughed, Doug, because I'm the exact same way. I support every dang one of my friends, but I suck at keeping up with shows, especially because of my sleep
Yes,
schedule.
you do.
Love you too, Herb.
I'm just picking on you.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Shay's show last night about an hour after it ended, but I didn't catch it live.
Yeah, when you watch it.
Yeah.
Jerry said, "Oh, now that is the first time in a couple of days. I can only hold back so much. You know it's a joke."
Yes. The restraining order is much worse than that. But they're mounting up. Just kidding.
Where's everybody going to San Antonio?
I believe Jerry's latest acquisition is a metal lathe. I could be wrong.
I think so.
He's a jack of all trades, or at least wants to be, or is willing to be. He's also an unofficial computer repairman.
Jerry said, "I do have the imitation Avid CNC parts since I'm not a rich person."
Let's take a track. Just pretend I broke a blade or something.
Mike said, "Be careful what you wish for, Herb. If Charles starts watching you, it might mean he want to marry you."
LOL. No, hell no.
I resemble that remark,
Herbie, I got
but
word.
I do prefer the more feminine variety. Just say it.
Jerry was confirming he got a metal lathe as his last tool.
Yay.
And what'd you say,
Blake.
Doug?
I said, he's lying. I gotta work tape.
Oh. Oh.
I don't remember what I said actually.
Go away.
Herb's got a cramp, I think. Or a Charlie horse.
You
No.
gonna be all right there, Herbie?
No opposite pains.
Am I what?
No
I didn't know.
opposite pain.
Oh,
Feel like somebody shoved a big needle up under my toenail.
oh,
See, Herb takes advantage. This has nothing to do with what just happened. But he takes advantage of my concern sometimes. I walk right into every door he opens. So sometimes I don't know when he's being serious and when he's not.
What?
Like that. I'm falling for that probably more than anybody. And
When?
yeah, hush. And one time he
Why?
said something about a major surgery, and I said, "Holy heck, what happened?" And yeah, it ain't appropriate to go any further.
Jerry said, unofficial computer repair? Question mark. I have a degree in IT. I just make more money doing the field service work.
Well, the reason why I said unofficial, Jerry, is I didn't want to say, "Hey, if you have computer troubles, go to Jerry," because you got to ask permission ahead of time to do that. That's why I said that. But fine, I guess Jerry is an official computer repair dude.
Well, have we got a problem for you to fix? Oh, I forgot Charles is unfixable.
Love you too, Herb.
I believe the word is irreparable, Herb.
Don't be using them big words on this here show, mister.
What, Billy?
I said I believe the word is irreparable
What?
for Charles.
You
Be
just,
nice,
you
Billy.
just
I'll
fell
go
for it,
with
Billy.
I did.
Twice.
I did.
I'm
I did.
so glad to see somebody else fall for it.
I stepped right in that hole. Thank you very much, baby.
Did he repeat
Welcome to the
himself?
show, Billy.
Yeah. Be nice, Billy. I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
It's fun to get Stace and Robin both.
Stace, where's Stace?
So I'm not the only one you get. That's good.
No.
Jerry said, "Oh well, I'm an unofficial almost everything."
I'm probably an official a bunch of things, but I'm afraid to ask for that list.
Mike said, "Machine Nut Dell made me an adapter from a 1/2-inch spindle to Jacobs Taper 3, and put a video of making it on YouTube today." Cool.
Y'all go check that out. All them terms they use seems to have something to do with turning.
Robin said, "Get me what? I need help with sunflowers."
They're them big yellow flowers. You're welcome. Glad I could help.
Charles says, "Chuck, you want us to give you that list?"
No, sir. That's kind of what I was just saying. I'm quite sure there's probably that many pages per person, and they're all different.
Holy lordy.
Oh. Thank you, Josh. I'll think about it.
And I believe Jerry's comment is talking to Robin.
That's what I recommend you do. Okay.
I thought John was going to be here. He might be taking an afternoon nap or something.
You know, when John goes in for dinner, he don't come back out till about 8:30.
Something like that.
Because he's in there eating, watching a movie, spending time with his mother-in-law.
Or his wife.
Nancy said it's a flower that likes the sun.
See, we're here to help, Robin.
Here comes the sun. And they also give you sunflower seeds.
Mike said it's to make a French wheel to make a briar pipe, Billy. I noticed you commented in a couple of videos I watched. Oh, cool.
Hello, Arthur.
I don't even see
in the
Arthur.
house.
Oh, hello, Arthur.
No, it wasn't HEB I needed to go to.
I'm not on StreamYard, Charles.
Okay.
Because it seems to be lagging.
Yep. Hello, Art.
Night, Lynn.
By the way, we're trying to
Hello, Art.
gear up the second group scroll off. Uh, I tagged a bunch of people in the group. Uh, by the way, the group on Facebook is called Scroll Off Group for Contests. There's also uh, official YouTube channel now for Scroll Offs called Scroll Offs and More. And is the Empress and the and symbol. If y'all want to subscribe, we got 13 subscribers right now. But in the Facebook group, trying to yield or gauge interest to see if we have enough folks to do a second one.
Shay said, I have a bunch of sunflowers. They're like 4 foot tall now. Nancy said, individual petals, question mark. And Robin says, no connected. Arthur says, just thought I'd say hi at the beach this week. Cool. Mike said, did you know in France they are called tournesol? Tournesol? Nancy? Or whatever that is. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Because they turn during the day and keep facing the sun and turn back. Oh, the sunflowers. Ready for sunrise. Yep. Which is tournesol. There you go. Or tournesol. Robin said, however it's pronounced. I don't care. Robin said, I already watched a bunch of videos, but their hands move so fast it's hard to see what they're doing even when I slow it down. Do you slow it down to like 25%, Robin?
Now, Billy, ask Jay, words are hard sometimes.
Ask Shay what?
Words are hard sometimes. I have trouble with sentences in general. Did I miss something?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Billy got you.
Did he say what? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, dang it. Well, all right. See, I'm so into what I'm doing. Okay. Y'all enjoy that. It's not like Billy to get tickled. I'm just kidding.
After he said it, he started grinning. I knew what he did.
I'm about to say what I said might have been slightly humorous, but not that funny. That's when I get suspicious of these goobers.
Yeah, but when you don't see it, you miss us.
What?
You heard me.
No, I didn't.
No, okay. Read it in playback.
All right. Maybe I did.
Did what?
I must have missed something.
Welcome to my world. I think it's
No, because Shay said,
Shaylee's.
Nancy, how do I message you my address?
I think because Nancy had a contest having something to do with her birthday or something.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
Yep, you're right.
Can I get that in writing in triplicate?
Nope.
And Robin randomly says it.
why did you skip those two in the corner?
Because they're not up against the edge.
Oh, so you're just doing the borders now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could do that and a few other ones down the side here, but I'm just starting out with the ones that have flat on them.
Jerry said he hit Nancy up on Instagram.
This is one of those projects, I don't know if a barnwood frame will look good with it, so I don't know what kind of frame I get for this one.
Nancy says, you're right, Charles. You're right, Charles. You're right, Charles.
I don't even know what I'm right about.
You said you wanted it in triplicate.
Oh, good. Thank you. Glad one of us is paying attention. Thank you for that, Herb. Thank you. I was trying to figure out what the heck. I can't even keep up with my own humor.
I'm here every day, folks.
been here 9 hours yet? Nope, only an hour and 14 minutes.
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Time flies when you're nervous about your panel.
15. Art says, glad to see you back. Glad to see you back.
Glad to
see
be
you
back, sir.
girl.
Go to your room.
Okay.
I'm surrounded by goobers over here. Good to see we have.
Charles is like Eddie Arnold. Welcome to my world.
Eddie Arnold, not Andy Arnold. Goober.
Hey, Andy in my book.
All right, well, you got the wrong book. Good to
Oh.
see we have Billy's undivided attention. Just giving you heck, Billy. We got 21 victims
I
watching.
was looking at the Midwest Girl Saw group on Facebook. Sorry.
All right, it's quite all right.
He was trying to ignore you in triplicate.
I will have to deduct from your paycheck.
We're getting paid.
No,
Not
y'all
enough.
Love you too, Billy. That's hello, Dave Helmanson.
Hello, Dave.
See,
Hello,
that's why
Dave.
nobody gets paid around here is because they keep getting demerits or whatever you call it, deductions from doing something wrong. So I was trying to offer them a lot of money. But
Okay, well, I'll just take my people and we'll leave.
I'm not even going to challenge you on that one.
I ain't got no people. Oh. I'm glad the doctor finally got me in the right zone.
Yes, sir. My
Dave
depression
said
is
buck $3.80 an hour. LOL.
my depression is usually situational. I mean, I know I have clinical depression, but 9 times out of 10 when I'm depressed, it's because I'm overthinking, which I'm known for doing, the areas that are negative in my life instead of focusing on the good. Usually self-worth or financial, blah, blah, bullshit.
Yeah. Just look at it like I do. Good Lord, let me wake up, breathe another day.
Amen.
But I think he was trying to get my attention in the last 2 nights.
Oh, the breathing thing?
Yeah.
Those who don't know, Herb has a cat, but if he stops breathing or breathing normal, his cat will headbutt him.
That was just a memory that came up. Wasn't it, Herbie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the look on that cat's face? Sorry.
Yeah. Why are you taking a picture?
He's been that way ever since I've had this stroke. Supposed to be Pam's cat, but you know what they say, you can pick the animal's going to choose its owner.
I love how, at least the pets I've dealt with, dogs and cats, how they can tell when something's wrong. I love that about animals, among other things. Sometimes they know when they just need to be by your side, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You remember that time me and Billy were both arguing over Jerry's squirrel saw? We were both trying to out bargain.
Yep.
That was my day.
So I said, Robin, stop sniffing the hot glue. What were we arguing about?
I didn't
We
even
were
put that
both trying to
30
get
in.
Jerry Brown's squirrel saw.
Oh, yeah.
And you had better odds of getting it because, money is scared of me. The only advantage I had was living closer, and then Russ went and saw him. I thought for sure he was going to leave with it. For some reason, Jerry started using the saw, and it screwed all our dreams up.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
You'd be all right.
Thank you for dropping by, Arthur.
You come
Later,
back
Art.
now. Oh, Lordy.
If it matters to anybody, this piece is almost completely sideways to me.
Yeah.
It don't matter because it's not a jangle for us.
Yeah, not bothering us at all.
It's not bothering me neither. I just make conversation, I reckon.
What? We get no dead air?
Yeah. So yeah, the right now it's kind of parallel with the arm.
Man, did you just see that piece jump right out of that hole?
Yes, sir.
Was that a flea or a tick that jumped off that?
That would be a piece of wood, sir. Think I'm going to help you start rumors about me? I don't think so. At least not intentionally.
You have fleas?
Well, I was wondering if that big kitty got fleas or ticks.
It's possible. I'll let you tell him.
Them are some awfully thin bridges down there in that corner.
Yes, sir.
They're
That's how I roll, yo.
And you said he made them unusually large.
No, the only usually large stuff I made was the whiskers down there. I plan on cutting those more narrowly than they're drawn in.
Oh,
No, I'm not stack cutting JJE because when I started this, I was almost out of scrollable wood, and since then I've gotten some more.
What?
Nancy said, "What are you doing then?" Doing to the. Wouldn't Nancy asking Robin, "What are you doing to them?" I have a glue gun that is over 15 years old. I got it at Walmart.
Apparently-
AdTech brand.
Apparently, Robin is too rough with her toys.
I think it's because instead of standing them on the feet, she lays them down and the glue runs where it ain't supposed to.
Shame, Robin. That's why we can't have anything nice. Handle it, Billy.
Robin.
Lecture, Robin. Just take a drink.
Thanks, Billy. It's because I lay it on its side, says Robin.
No, she said Billy thinks it's because I lay it on its side. If she said,
I was going to correct it, but it's not my business.
Hey, well, Herb's dyslexia kicks in every now and then. You gotta read between the lines.
as
Hey.
does Billy's.
Press 1 for Hillbilly.
Mike said Robin's glue gun defies the laws of physics. Even Stephen Hawkins can't figure it out. Hawking is who he meant, but okay. And Robin said, but. Nancy said, probably right. They have stands for a reason. Yep, they does.
Don't use the tool the way it's designed. It's not going to last.
Robin said, maybe I need one of those melter pot things. What, so you can just dip the piece into it?
You want to whack your leg.
That might be a little excessive. You're a sick puppy, Doug. I heard that.
Why is there a sick puppy? You want to whack your leg? That's what the melter pots are for, melting the wax. It wax your leg.
Yeah,
Okay, then I said corrected.
you could.
Billy, are you riding the line right now?
Am I who?
Are you riding the line of appropriateness? I'm just kidding. Trying to take the focus off me.
Always.
Okay.
She said, you'd like the melter pot. I like them way more. Dave said, Charles does some challenging patterns for sure. Any of you guys doing or going to the Scroll Saw show in August? Quite a few are, Dave. Apparently, that's been the topic of discussion tonight.
Nobody wants to pay my way.
Josh said, no, Robin, because then you get more hot glue on you. Yes, you would.
If somebody paid my way, I'd be more likely to go.
Scroll. Shay said, but don't spill it, LOL.
It might be
JJ
speaking
said,
from
dip your
experience.
fingers?
Hi, Chris. Christina's in.
Hello, Chris Nealon.
Hello, sir.
Josh said, there you go, Chuck. Shay is using the melting pot for you.
Okay.
Have you guys seen Robin's job there? He's silly.
Now, I've already worn a bathing suit for y'all. I'm not going to wax myself.
You did not do that for us. That is not something we wanted to see, Charles.
Y'all very much said, I dare you.
No, you lay claim to it. I'll do it if you send it. There was no idea.
Yeah.
Robin said, I broke a glass tonight.
See, I'm telling you, we can't have nothing nice. Robin wants to find a way to break it. Love you, Robin.
I swear there are times I wish I could turn closed captioning on.
Why can't you?
I don't have that option here in StreamYard.
I don't have any closed captioning.
Chris is just back from a wonderful day at Newport, Rhode Island. Shay said, I almost started a fire and it wasn't my fault.
Yep, somebody left a burner on when she took
Yep.
her stained paper out of the oven.
Yep. She held those papers up and I started singing Burning Ring of Fire.
T.F. Turning is leaving us. Thank you for dropping by, Tim.
Later, Tim. Mike said, I have visions of a melting pot after Robin has used it for 2 weeks. Oh, Lord, Mike, don't. Yeah. No.
That's just inappropriate. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Robin said, oh, no, maybe I better not get that. And Jerry said, I can see Robin over there dipping pool noodles in the melted glue pot. Mike said, like some kind of glue volcano. Chris said, jalapenos cause a burning ring of fire.
He's not wrong. Yesterday I was talking about waxing, but I don't know if you're talking to me. Don't try to send me anything.
Yep. Jalapenos make you want to holler, come on, ice cream the next morning. Robin said, no, just using it for hot glue. Waxing hurts.
I'm proud to say I've never waxed.
I don't
It
think
does
that's what she said.
What'd you say, Billy?
I don't think she said that.
No, I said that.
And I said it.
I haven't, so I wouldn't know. But I can only guess.
Yeah, the thought of ripping hair out does not appeal to me.
No. Jerry said, I wonder if one of those chocolate fountains would melt a glue stick.
Did y'all see that? Shay said she will totally wax me. Unless she's talking to Robin.
I don't. No.
Yeah. We just lost somebody. Herb.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you because my daughter does that.
Mike said, "Are the glue pots the same as the hot wax pots?" I think so, Mike.
I don't know if Shay's offering to wax me or Robin. Robin and I are both responding as if she is talking to
Shay
us.
said it doesn't hurt when somebody else does it.
Yes, it does.
If it was me, Shay would find a way to make it hurt.
I have a daughter that has her own shop, and I've been waxed. Yes, it does hurt.
That's funny right there.
That sweater I have goes all the way over the back, down the back. She waxed that. It does not tickle.
Now to save face, Shay's probably going to say she's offering to wax Robin, but
I don't think it would work in a chocolate fountain, says Robin. I don't either.
and Jerry Brown is cringing.
He ain't lonesome.
Or you won't. Or
Robin said, but maybe one of those candle fondue pots. I thought fondue pots were for cheese, but that's just me.
me too. I didn't want to be the one that said that. Yeah, but no, I don't. We may have made Shaylee speechless.
Robin said, or I could try a glue stick and a lighter. That's called Flame-O if you watch Annie.
Or you
And hot glue will ignite if you're not careful. So you got to be, yes. Steve said, I don't want to be partners in that business, Shay. Mike said, no, Robin, just no, LOL. Josh said, Jerry, Robin would get confused and eat the hot glue thinking it's chocolate.
Now, Shay has not confirmed or denied who she was volunteering to wax, but
Herb said, sorry, I had to go lay down.
you understand, right?
Hope you get feeling better. Nancy said what Mike said. And we're catched up.
Yay. I like being catched up.
My wife is home.
Okay, I'm going to say hi to nature, so Doug and Billy, do y'all want to sing a duet for the folks?
What? I'm allowed to speak?
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to sing, Billy? Ebony.
Be right back.
I'd like to buy the world a Coke
Really,
and
is that
teach
what
them harmony. How about that one?
No. Good.
Yeah, okay, let's not sing then.
So Nation Army. Everybody. Oh yeah. Right, Robin? Your word, Robin. I really should be watching this movie because I've never seen this movie. And I have no idea what's going on in it. It's about some goofy gun. Mexican.
What movie?
The Mexican.
Oh, the Mexican.
Yeah.
How'd y'all settle on singing?
Well, we started and it didn't work out well.
All right. I guess
Robin-
Shay decided on waxing Robin, not me.
Robin said, maybe I should go meet Shay in Iowa. This is getting pretty interesting, LOL. Josh said, "Don't drown the chickens."
Not that
And then he
quick.
said, "Robin, how far is Iowa from you?"
A long ways.
Robin's in Canada, so there's that.
Yeah, in Ottawa.
Robin's in Ottawa. Yep.
And Mike said, "Haha, I just heard Ebony and Ivory on Professor of Rock channel this week, 1982 top 10." Robin said, "Let me see." Jerry said, "Haha, Robin wants to go to Iowa for a waxing." Sheesh.
I think Robin was 8 to 10
No, I
hours.
think he's mean as in session, Billy.
Oh, for a waxing session. Okay, I get it. Then Josh said, "Robin, it's probably closer for you to go to Nebraska instead of Iowa." I don't know about that.
Damn it, I
Where
want to go
that?
to Iowa.
Oh, that was north. It's shorter for him to go to Iowa.
Yeah. And JJ said, "Shay can do a new live." Robin said, "It says 15 hours.
That doesn't sound right either. I
From
thought I was
15 hours from her to Iowa?"
I think it's. Wasn't I like 10 hours from you, Robin? I was more than 5 hours from me. Well, maybe not. I was fine, maybe not.
By the way, this design can be found at woodenvisions.com. Back to you, fellas and lady.
Oh, excuse me. Who's the lady?
Out in the chat. Come on now.
Well, they're talking about driving Robin or Jerry, driving Shay, or I don't know.
Yeah, it says 15 hours. Wow.
Billy, do you mind looking up Gatesville to wherever, Dubuque, Iowa?
Robin said, "I could pick up Doug on the way, LOL." And Shay said, "Jerry, are you driving me?"
Billy, it's in Dubuque, Iowa. Can you look up Gatesville?
Yeah, hold on.
too?
Hang loose, Mother Goose.
I wasn't sure if you heard me or not.
And Jerry said, "Well, it's a train or bus ride, probably, or a plane trip, and no one is driving from Canada to Iowa." Robin said, "I don't have my third shot. They won't let me back in."
Hopefully I can find enough. If I can find enough stuff to sell, I'll try to get to Iowa.
5 hours and 58 minutes for me to do.
Did you say Gatesville?
Yes, sir. To Dubuque, Iowa.
Dubuque, Iowa is 5 hours to 58 minutes from me.
It is
381 miles.
Wow.
Wow, what?
16 hours.
I drove 13 straight hours to get to Georgia, so
It says 16 hours. How did it say only 12 for me?
because you're like 3 hours from me.
Yeah, south.
Oh, you're right. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe better highway systems or something. I can't.
They ain't any shorter if he's south of you.
I don't know if my anxiety would let me fly, so I'd probably have to drive. But I'd have to borrow my wife's car because she drives a Chevy Trax and I drive a truck, and that truck would take thousands of dollars in this economy.
Oh no!
Well, Robin can't make that drive anyway because, well, she can't drive.
You sound torn up about it, Billy.
45 minutes for Josh.
Well, see, now this is crazy. I looked it up on Waze from my house to Dubuque, and it said just right at 12 hours. I looked it up on Google, and it's saying 17 and a half hours. Now, that makes no sense at all.
I may just try to force myself to go if I can come up with the money. The only way to come up with the money is probably to sell stuff.
I don't know. Okay, and then Robin said maybe Doug would let me stay at his house, but I'm not picking up dog poo, lol.
Pooh is cute. He's orange and he's white with like little orange husky.
Nancy said anywhere is far from me. I've never been to anywhere, Nancy.
Go to your room. I believe Nancy's in Oregon. No, that's Denise. I don't know where Nancy is.
JJ said just under 4 hours for me. I think Nancy's in Florida, maybe.
Dang it, I want to go to Iowa.
I can't afford the gas in Iowa.
Doug Robin said she'll pick up Pooh, the dog, just not Pooh.
I don't do Pooh either, Robin.
Yeah, Shaylee says Waco's 11 hours from me and Waco's 45 minutes from me. But Waco has, Shaylee has in-laws that just moved to Waco, is why that's even in a discussion. And the Iowa show is 6 hours from her.
She's 6 hours from her. So, are you thinking about going to SWAT, Shay?
Well, I think her relation to Waco is having in-laws there. I won't speak for her, but I think that's what she's getting at.
Jerry said, that's not too bad of a drive.
I'm 9 hours from Shay. 9.5 hours. 648 miles, Shay.
Yeah, now that I've thought about it so much, I'm obsessed with going to Iowa if I can get the money. But then I'd have to sleep in the car.
52 weeks away from you.
That's funny, Steve.
What? She's in Miami? Didn't Homestead get leveled by a hurricane? I think when I was down there, got leveled by a hurricane right after I left.
Yeah, she said it takes over 10 hours just to get out of Florida.
Yeah. When I lived in Cape Coral, it was 7 hours south of Georgia.
Chris Nealon says Waco's a 28-hour trip for me, maybe next year. Well, dang it.
That's because you're way up in the north of the east there, Chris.
North of the east? Where is Chris?
Or east of the north. He's up in like Vermont or Connecticut or
He's one of them.
Or New Hampshire or something like that.
Hampshire scene?
One of them little bitty places.
Hello, Denise. SWAT is when? August, sometime. The end of August?
Yes, the last weekend of August, Shay. Dave said 5 hours for me, 2 nights for the hotel, almost as much as my home note. LOL.
Yeah, right.
Means his house payment. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, that's why I'd have to sleep in the car.
Yeah, Chris said I live in Connecticut, God's country. I think you spelled Texas wrong.
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing, Billy.
No, they're canceling flights on people now.
That's now.
They're canceling what? Flights?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Delta. I think is it Delta or American went on strike not long ago.
That not enough employees.
My daughter and son-in-law just flew a week ago to Ireland, and their one of their flights got canceled and one was delayed, and then something else got canceled. It took them 3 days to get where they should have got in one. It was crazy. Absolutely. And then they lost their luggage.
Other than that, it went fine, right?
Yeah. Jerry said, well, now it's cheaper to fly and rent a car in Omaha. Yep.
Yeah, so you got.
Hello, Denise.
It's It's not cheap to feed the car.
No. Robin said, "Burb, gonna let the dog out."
Herb.
Burb.
No, it's out. Here we go. We can sing that song.
Let that dog out.
Woof, 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 woof.
That was so realistic, Billy. All right, we're done with the perimeter.
Hey, Charles,
Yes.
why do they call tree bark bark?
Don't know.
Because it's rough.
He already had that smirk on his face because he knew it was going to be a corny joke.
No, because I said it. You still said I don't know.
Well, Jerry and Shay are making a date. Looks like.
Don't be jealous.
Oh, cool.
Holly, let's go. As long as you bring crackers, Shay.
I'm proud to say it's been 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 8 seconds. I haven't broken a blade yet. I've just cursed myself.
Yes, you did.
We got 17 people watching. We much obliged.
That's 17 people with nothing better to do on a Sunday evening.
What he means is appreciate y'all taking the time out to be here.
Sorry, that just slipped out.
Way to minimize my appeal, mister.
Dave said, "Ping."
Why are you guys ping twanging over there? You didn't break
Because
that.
that's their sound effects of me breaking a blade. Because we have this unofficial drinking game. They get thirsty and they're not smart enough to just take a drink when they're thirsty.
JJ said, "Hit the thumbs up,
Or you can
Or
be doing
push it.
what's up to you, but thank you.
smash
Jay.
it, smash it."
Tap it. Star Wars. Lisa likes scrolling.
What? What's this throwing?
Oh, he's turning into Jar Jar Binks.
I giggled because it just reminded me of when Jerry was me trying to picture Jerry doing it because he typed that way one time in the chat and I got the giggles.
Josh
I
said,
tried to
"But
get him to do that
JJ,
while he's
it
there.
will hurt if you smash it."
It will too. Ouch.
JJ said, "Use a soft hammer."
I am your stepfather.
Oh, we lost Doug.
Dag blabbit. No, he just turned his camera off.
Oh,
For those that don't know, whoever owns the StreamYard link, you can see the thumbnails down below. And we're set up to where if the camera's off, you're not on what do you call it? Not on screen, and that was done because of
like this.
Yeah. Keep talking, Billy. Prove you're still VR. Oh, okay, yeah. What was I going to say? I got distracted. I lost it. I forgot. And I offered to give that Shaley swimsuit to Jerry while he was here. He rudely declined.
Rudely?
Jerry said you can still hear, so make sure the mic is off when you mute the cam. I know. Well, Josh said, "Squirrel."
You don't mute a cam, you turn it off or on. Come on now. Really, are we going to do the musical goobers again? Y'all excuse the. Never mind.
Super.
Hard for the course.
Really did it.
I usually do.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, here's a new one. Doug's voice in my face.
Doug Bush in your face. You gonna keep laughing, Billy? My voice. What can I say to make Billy look bad?
I'd just be more entertained by Billy trying to be a puppet, keeping up with it.
I wasn't doing it so well.
I wasn't even watching. I just assumed you were doing it.
I was.
Yeah, not doing a good job there, Billy, but we know you tried.
I'm sorry.
That could have been very entertaining if y'all had actually practiced and scripted it. But that's a lot of work for nothing.
Well, I mean, all I really got to do is call him. And the delay would give him enough time to.
Exactly. JJ said, got the same forehead.
Hey.
My forehead is red and speckled right now from the sun the other day.
Not very nice.
My forehead gets the worst of it when I'm out in the sun too long.
That's why I wear a hat, Charles.
Even when I wear a hat or a do-rag, it's a chemical reaction to the sweat or sun or something, but it gets spotty and real bright red.
Jerry said, you see, it's about $1,000 for a flight from Texas to Omaha, and then a car for the weekend.
I'll be sleeping in my car if I make it to Iowa, but so all I'm shooting for is gas money, and in my wife's car it would be much easier than trying to gas my truck.
Jerry said, car is about $500 for a week, but gas and all would be a lot more. Sounds like a pretty spendy trip there, Jerry. She said, really? Flights went up that much? Crazy.
Oh, I was saying, okay, he's talking about renting a car. I was thinking, gas.
All I know is if because of the cost and all of that, if I go all the way up to Iowa, I better be winning that Seiko.
I just want to meet all the scrollers I've been talking to for years.
Jerry said, gas is killing airlines. Yeah, it is.
So is employee loss, or, because they have strict hours and limits as to how much pilots can fly and all that.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, bing, bang.
Alrighty then.
And then I took the other one. in. Oh. Oh, hey, my logo finally
Are,
popped up.
you're all right there, Doug?
Yeah, I was about to ask
Oh.
the same thing.
Oh, look at that cutie.
Yes,
Says Gatesville, Iowa is 1,025 miles.
I like
Ugly muggly.
I do.
That's a cute poopy.
Welcome back, Robin.
She's not real thrilled with being held on to. Oh, yeah, huh? No,
Cute poopy.
Which one that is?
this is Winnie.
Oh, Winnie.
Winnie. All 8 pounds of her. There you
9
go.
pounds earlier. Is she going on a diet?
Okay, 9, 8, 9. Which one is it, Mark? 9. Roughly
She's
close,
cute.
Charles.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yes, sir.
It was close enough. Come on. She's 7 months old and she's 9 pounds. That's 8 months old. Yeah, she's not going to get any bigger. Where is Nancy? Is it Nancy that asked me?
She's in Florida.
Liz. It was Liz, wasn't it? Okay. You can't see this one. Oh, you.
Dang,
You
she's
don't look at me. Look at her. She's disgusted with she's not comfortable with the whole, hey, you're touching me thing.
My wife's the same way. Sorry.
cute.
I can't help it. You did that to her.
Nancy said she's so fluffy.
You didn't fluffy. That is a Pomeranian with a husky tank top.
She's adorable.
We got another one here. One we're taking to. It's going to Oklahoma, but we're meeting in St. Louis. She's out here too. She's close, but she's
When's going to Oklahoma?
no, the other one.
Keep her
Yeah,
Winnie.
I thought you were keeping Winnie.
We are keeping them in here.
Okay.
We're taking the other one, the Brindle.
Ah. When are you going to Oklahoma?
I am not going to Oklahoma. I'm going to St. Louis.
Oh, the dog's going to Oklahoma.
Hello, Donna Smith, Love Angel. Jerry says roughly 2,400 mile about in a round trip. If your car gets 24 miles to the gallon, that's about 500 for the gas alone. I would not risk my Toyota on a run like that. Well, I got no choice. Hello, John Bradley.
Hello, Donna. Hello, JB. JB, Johnny B. Whatever your name is.
It's just all counts together.
What do you mean you wouldn't risk your Toyota on a run like that, Jerry?
The wear and tear, I reckon, is what he means.
I wouldn't be afraid to take my 07 Silverado on that trip.
I have a 2012 Dodge. It's a nice truck and stuff, but that's a lot more gas than a little compact Chevy Trax.
Yeah, well, and my Silverado doesn't get quite 24 miles a gallon either. It's closer to 18, I think. 19.
Yeah, mine's less than that, I think.
No, it's not. You get 21 on the freeway once the eco comes on.
Who, me?
No, Chuck.
Oh.
I've got a Dodge. Once the eco comes on,
It's supposed to get 20 on the highway, but I have a hard time keeping my foot on the accelerator.
See, my wife's car is so basic it doesn't even have cruise control. I hate not having cruise control, but it'll get a lot better gas mileage than a really.
Oh, better. Yeah. If I'm on the highway, I got to have cruise.
Yeah, me too. Or anywhere, actually, because I don't want to.
No, I don't use cruise around town. Jerry said, haha, hey, boss, I want to use the work truck. The gas would kill me in that thing.
I don't think Jerry actually
really
has plans of going to Iowa. Do you, Jerry? So Jerry was going to Iowa. I just split the gas cost or whatever it costs. But I'm also a smoker and he's not. And and I don't want to put him through that, and I wouldn't be allowed. He'd strap me to the top of the car.
Jerry said he was toying with the idea. So I said, "What? You're driving 1,025 miles without cruise control?"
Well, Josh, I don't have a lot of choice in the matter. She doesn't have cruise control.
Robin asked Johnny B if something happened to his Facebook. He said, "Not that I'm aware of." Why? Jerry said, "Oh no, I can't smoke 3 packs a day." And
Jerry, if you go, I would like to hitch a ride. It'd be, I think, cheaper all around, but I would help with gas if I can come up with any money. Or any costs involved. I don't know what kind of
Jerry, you'd have to tie him to the roof so he could smoke.
It'd be a little difficult to light going 70 plus miles. Yeah, sadly, smoking helps my nerves, but I don't want to pollute Jerry's car either. I may just have to swallow my pride and do it in my wife's car, but it all requires getting the money.
Robin said, "Because for a while there, it said your messenger wasn't available." Talking to Johnny B. Jerry said, "LOL. Yeah, no, I do not think Aunt Edna on the roof rack would be a good look."
Dave says, hope to meet some of you all. I figured I like this hobby, go for it. Dang it, I want to go. I can't do a GoFundMe because it's not an emergency. I just want to go. Yeah, I got a joiner and a surface planer if you're interested. I haven't been using them. I don't want to part with them, but I need the money.
I'm actually considering it.
Y'all all suck. I mean, I love you.
You probably won't, but I'm considering it.
I was considering it that highly until this live stream. Dang it. You notice Shay hadn't said, Charles, I hope you can make it. She's probably scared to death that I'm even trying. I'm just kidding. Love Angel says, I saw some wheels I like, but about 4,000 electric tricycle. I don't mind driving. It's the, never mind. I keep talking about money. I'm going to sound like I'm whining. I am whining.
Shay said, I don't want to drive, so someone picked me up. I think Omaha is out of the way.
That, and I think Shaylee is picking up a passenger along the way, so that could be kind of awkward if he's not driving.
No, Shay said she wanted someone to pick her up on the way. She didn't want to drive.
Yeah, but she has to drive because she has to pick somebody up. I don't know if who that is private or not. That's why I'm not naming names. But nothing to start a rumor over.
Yeah, I agree, Jerry. Jerry said, I mean, it's close to SWAT, so that's rough.
Yeah, but SWAT's in the same, it is very close. I can relate there, Donna.
How far from Dubuque to you, Doug?
SWAT is end of August.
Yeah, the last weekend of August, Shay.
5 hours.
Yeah, she's picking up Ray, which is the name of Seika.
Was he flying up to Omaha and you're picking him up there?
Charlotte's 5 hours, 59 minutes from Dubuque by car and light traffic.
There you go.
Here are your directions.
And we'll try to ignore the fact that Billy said Dubuque.
What?
He said Dubuque, Iowa instead of Dubuque.
No, I said Dubuque.
I heard Dubuque.
I heard the puke. So
Okay, so how far is it? How far is it from Dubuque to you, Doug?
5 hours and 59 minutes. It is 378 miles.
Hours.
I mean, I gotta run. What we run? 6 hours down to St. Louis, something like that.
I
6
forgot
hours.
Ray was going, so that makes me want to go even more, but also want to meet a bunch of strollers.
What's going on in Iowa?
Real slow show.
Wow.
Well, what?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, she's picking up Ray in Iowa Airport 3 hours from the show. Well, I can't even think about a casino. Good Lord, I just want to get there and sleep in my dang car. Maybe I'll meet a girl while I'm in. I'm kidding. Yeah.
why stand by?
Are they kicking me out? Is Denise going to bed?
What part of Iowa is Dubuque?
Part
Oh,
that Dubuque in it.
wow. Kind of central, all the way over on the east side.
No, I'm not leaving.
Jerry said I was trying to do the Ohio Penn Turner show also.
Ugh.
And this is all assuming my wife lets me use her car. She let me use her car to go to Georgia.
Mama, may I get this phone for you to go? Huh? Yeah, if we go, are we going or is Billy going? No, I thought.
.99% of the people I know are strollers until the last couple of years.
Oh, we'll go together.
Dave said top by Wisconsin and Crooked State,
Until he said he was going out. Then I thought,
Illinois.
we can do it, but that's fine. I'll use the restroom now. Okay.
Well, I mean, what? It's like, I gotta go maybe an hour and a half from Michigan, if that. No, it's an hour and a half. Maybe. I think Chicago is like 3 hours, a couple hundred miles. But it's like 45 miles of it's Indiana. That's all I'd be in Indiana. It's like 45 miles. And they change the time zone right after I leave Michigan, so we lose an hour. You know, or no, we gain an hour. We gain an hour.
Yeah, I definitely want to attend one of these scroll saw shows. And I think Iowa might be the only one left that's worth the crap. I'd like to attend at least one before I die. I think that's why I'm entertaining the idea so much.
Are you planning on dying soon?
You never know.
Well, you're right. You never know. But what's that plan on it?
Well, I mean, it's mainly just because it's coming up and I really want to go. So there's that.
There you go.
Donna said 4,560 miles for me. A bit of a walk, LOL. She said, can he jump on the bus, LOL?
No. I blocked all that crap on my phone, Jay. I mean, stuff.
Thank you, Dave. Shay said, did you all just get a CDC warning on your phone? What is the CDC warning?
Well, there's
Oh,
a new
God.
there's a new virus supposed to be
Center
out.
for Disease Control. God, not another one.
Yeah. There's a new one out. They're going to try locking us down on Thursday.
Shay said, did you all just get a CDC warning on your phone? No, I did not, Shay.
Apparently, Billy
Not
made
either.
it.
What warning, Shay?
He's still muting us.
Gorilla pox or something.
Yeah.
Nobody else did either. Okay, what is it saying, Shay? Come on. Spill the beans.
Saying, mask up.
Billy's got a lag, Charles. That's what it is.
Well, I'm in Texas too, so I guess.
I have a lag.
I think me and Charles both read that.
I have a lag. I have a lag.
Maybe.
By the way, it's good to see you, Dave and Donna. It's been a while for both of you. And Dave has graciously volunteered to pay my way to Iowa and back and a luxury hotel. Right, Dave?
No,
Dave said monkeypox.
Not monkeypox.
Yeah.
Monkeypox has been around since the 80s.
Donna said, I don't get them alerts, LOL. Nosy and wants to know.
They have actual FDA approved vaccine for monkeypox. It's
Denise said, maybe it's in Omaha. And Shaylee's being awfully quiet.
Probably researching. Or, well, she is surrounded by kids and a husband.
That's no excuse.
So there's that. You notice Dave kind of got quiet when I asked if he was, or thanked him for offering the luxury. Never mind. She's reading.
My wife is all for making this Iowa trip, by the way.
I wish my wife was. I mean, I can get more trouble without her, but it's all a money thing. Yeah.
She said, hold on, I'm reading.
Yeah, I already read that.
The Listeria outbreak, I think, is the one they're talking about. Listeria outbreak was the newest thing.
Dave said he'd pick you up, Charles, but he's 15 hours away.
Am I not worth the effort or time?
Shay said this was random. Okay, what is this, Shay?
Billy's sweating over here.
What was the warning about?
CDC is some kind of.
No, I'm just curious.
I know. Some kind
Well,
of.
I think the newest one is called Listeria. The Listeria outbreak.
Hysteria.
Chemical
where-
linked to cancer in more than 80% of urine samples drawn from.
Drawn from.
Okay, so Larry figured it out, said, watched your video, found out I got to take the table back off.
Hey, Larry.
And I've already read Shaylee's comment.
So Larry got the cart before the horse then.
Sort of, kind of, somewhat, I reckon.
Drawn from what, Shay?
I expect she's typing, sir. Or copying and pasting. Or freaking out. I have no idea. By the way, if y'all are remotely interested in where we stand as a whole project, that's where we're at.
Well, I don't stand. I'm just sitting.
Hush! Dave Helmanson says, you definitely worth it, but that's a lot of ass miles.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's right, Denise. It's inevitable.
That's right. Absolutely. Larry said, I was chasing the cart down the hill with the horse playing catch up.
I've lost 2 friends in the last month, so it always reminds you how precious life is in any moment. So that's why every now and then I get a sense of urgency about certain things.
Okay, CDC published the results of a study in June 2022 that revealed that more than 80% of urine samples drawn from children and adults in the study contained a weed-killing chemical, glyphosate.
You're the only one that got the alert.
He said, why are they alerting this? LOL.
So you don't drink pee, I guess. No, it's actually a little concerning if you think about it. I mean, a lot of people.
It's coming out of the food they're eating.
That or some people would probably say chemtrails, blah, 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 blah. But it could be.
No, it's a weed killing chemical. That means it's sprayed on the crops to kill the weeds.
Right.
Yeah.
That means it's coming from their food. It's causing cancer.
Hello, Ken McCrory.
Hello, Ken. I'm guessing without even looking, he said, hey now, and that's how you knew he was there.
That's what he said.
What? I refer to him as Man Candy.
Now he just triggered that song in my head. Thank you very much, Ken.
Hey now, hey now. He does it every time he says it to me. So y'all don't drink your pee-pee, okay? All right, you're welcome. Learned it here first. I'm happy to say I've never even been tempted.
Apparently it's used in Roundup.
I thought they fixed all that crap.
Well, it's in Weed Pro, Roundup.
Come on. Calm down there, Steely.
That's a new one. Roundup went to another one, and apparently it's just as bad.
Good Lord.
Okay.
Is it bedtime yet?
I don't know if it's bedtime, but it is time to end the live stream. I appreciate Doug, Billy, Russ, Herb, and anybody else that stopped by on the panel. Appreciate everybody that took the time to watch. I hope you'll consider doing a thumbs up. I hope you'll consider subscribing. Click on that bell. Click on the word all. And if you're not connected with me already on Facebook, you can either go to my personal profile, the Charles Deering, or the business page, Charles Deering Wooden Visions. I appreciate y'all taking the time to be here, and Thank you for Steve Nealon and Wooden Teddy Bear for sponsoring this whole show, and appreciate everybody. By God, in the meantime, screw